We are in the middle of a crucial AI summit. It's being organized in India's capital, New Delhi. But today all the focus was elsewhere, on the financial capital of India, the city of Mumbai. That's where Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hosted French President Emmanuel Macron. This is Macron's fourth trip to India, also his first to Mumbai. And looks like Macron settled in quite well. This morning he headed out for a run on Marine Drive. Take a look at this. The city was all decked up to welcome the French president. You could see Macron's posters along the road. His picture was also beamed on the Bandra Worli Sea Link, which is a massive bridge in Mumbai. President Macron also paid his respects at the Taj Palace. This is the iconic sea-facing hotel in Mumbai. It was one of the targets hit by Pakistani terrorists during the 26/11 attacks. Macron laid flowers in honor of the victims. It was a sign of the close bond between India and France because both nations share the same policy on terrorism, the policy of zero tolerance. Afterwards, President Macron met some Indian movie stars and artists. Again, this is a point of shared interest. Both India and France are known for their love of culture and cinema. Yes, the languages differ, but the art unites us. Then in the evening, the focus turned to diplomacy. Prime Minister Modi hosted President Macron at the Lok Bhavan, which is the residence of the governor. Both leaders are quite comfortable with each other by now. They've been working together since 2017, and that comfort was on display earlier today. Prime Minister Modi welcomed President Macron with a warm embrace. Take a look.
Now they will request for the protocol. Three nights.
Now it was time for business. Modi and Macron held 2 rounds of talks. First, a bilateral interaction, then a delegation-level discussion. Afterwards, both leaders addressed a joint briefing. They began by virtually inaugurating a facility in Karnataka, a joint project by Tata and Airbus. This facility will be the final assembly line for the H-125 helicopter. It's the best-selling single-engine chopper in the world. It's also the only helicopter that has landed on Mount Everest, meaning it is fit for high-altitude operations. The first deliveries are expected by 2027. The plan is to export the choppers from Karnataka to the world. After the inauguration, both leaders made remarks. Prime Minister Modi said that India and France have no boundaries. They can reach the deepest oceans. They can also reach the tallest mountains.
India-France partnership knows no boundaries. It can reach from deep oceans to the tallest mountain. आज दुनिया अनसर्टेनिटी के दौर से गुजर रही है. ऐसे माहौल में इंडिया फ्रांस पार्टनरशिप एक फोर्स फॉर ग्लोबल स्टेबिलिटी है. हम फ्रांस की एक्सपर्टाइज और इंडिया के स्केल को जोड़ रहे हैं. भारत और फ्रांस दोनों लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों, रूल ऑफ लॉ और मल्टीपोलर वर्ल्ड में विश्वास रखते हैं. हम एक मत है कि ग्लोबल इंस्टीट्यूशन के रिफॉर्म से ही ग्लोबल चैलेंजेस का समाधान निकलेगा.
President Macron returned the praise. He said that India and France are offering a third path, meaning a path beyond the US and China, whether that's on AI or technology or the Indo-Pacific, a third alternative. He also promised French support to upgrade India's defense capabilities, including more technology transfer.
Every single year, we work on different things. By doing this, we have taken a new path. Many new paths have chosen, such as the third path, which is Indian Pacific region or technology, or else there is a way in which there should be no hedge money, and we are completely within the law. Believe in the rule of law.
There are 21 outcomes from this trip. We'll focus on the top 5. Outcome number 1, India and France are upgrading their ties. This relationship is now a special global strategic partnership, meaning more engagements, more visits and more cooperation. It's a sign of political trust. Number 2, India and France launched the Year of Innovation. They have set up a network to link the two countries. This will boost cooperation between startups and researchers. They will focus on new generation tech, things like AI and digital services. Basically, India and France will innovate together. And Macron was quite impressed by India's innovation capacity. He pointed to the CEOs leading global tech firms. From Google to IBM to Adobe, all these CEOs are Indian.
The CEO of Alphabet is Indian. The CEO of Microsoft is Indian. The CEO of IBM is Indian. The CEO of Adobe is Indian. The CEO of Palo Alto Networks is Indian. The CEO of Novartis is Indian. And the CEO of Chanel, one of the most iconic houses in France, is Lina Neher from Kolhapur, right here in this state. So India does not just participate to global innovation. India leads it, from Silicon Valley to the Champs-Élysées, and from technology to culture.
Outcome number 3, India and France have renewed their defense cooperation deal. This is the document that promotes joint drills and exchanges. It's a cornerstone of this relationship. All three services of the Indian military train with their French counterparts, the Army, the Navy and the Air Force. The idea is to expand this cooperation. Next is outcome number 4, a joint venture to produce missiles in India. This is a deal between India's Bharat Electronics and France's Safran. They will set up a facility to make the Hammer missile in India. The Hammer is a precision-guided bomb. It is part of the weapons package on board Rafale jets. In fact, India fired the Hammer missile during Operation Sindoor last year. Producing them in India has 2 advantages. First, we get access to some of the technology, and second, we ensure a seamless supply of these missiles. Which brings us to the 5th outcome. India and France will exchange military officers. They will post representatives at each other's establishments. So Indian Army officers with the French land forces and French land force officers with the Indian Army. Now this reveals a very high level of trust. Beyond this, India and France agreed to boost cooperation in multiple fields like critical minerals, science and medicine, and aeronautics and renewable energy. All in all, a comprehensive set of outcomes. But I know what you're thinking. What about the Rafale jets? India has approved the purchase of 114 fighter jets. What is the update on that? Well, the issue did come up during the talks, but we are talking about a very expensive and complicated deal. There are so many details to discuss, like how many jets will be made in India, how much of the technology will be transferred, will Indian weapons be integrated? All these nuances have to be discussed and settled. Normally, it takes months, even years, to discuss such purchases, so a breakthrough may take some time. Nonetheless, what matters is the optics and the outcomes. France was already India's most reliable partner in Europe. It is now stepping up to be India's most reliable partner, period. An all-weather, all-situation, all-issue partner.